to the start of overtime, presented by AutoZone. Here from Wells Fargo, Philadelphia 76ers coming up with some clutch buckets down the stretch and coming out with the requisite energy required down the stretch to tie it up and send this into overtime. The MVP with 30 points and 13 rebounds under the discerning eyes of the doc. Look at the fourth quarter numbers. Celtics outscoring Philadelphia 22-15. Boy, look at the blocks by Boston. 5.
Now let's see. You touched on something late in the fourth about Joel Embiid and Al Horford. Let's see the MVP. Is he assertive in this overtime period? Did they look to get him started early? Horford is as prideful a guy as you will find. His defense has been outstanding, and it needs to be against Joel.
When you're guarding a 280-pound behemoth like Joel Embiid, nothing comes easily. Philadelphia will have the first possession of overtime. Here's Maxey getting downhill. That's his strength, his speed. Man, he popped the clutch.
Love the play call. Just because you're so locked in on James, you use the speed of Maxey, you cause a little indecision. Are we switching or are we not?
Tatum pulls it back against Harris. Touches the paint, and he knots it at 109. Jason Tatum, after that slow start, just 2 points in the first half at 21 now. There's Maxey again, that flip action from Harden. Embiid with a good screen, pocket pass. He was held by Brogdon. Sideline out of bounds.
Watch this. If this isn't clean, if you don't handle this action, are we switching, not switching? You see Jalen thinking about going one way, trying not to exchange, and they end up getting beat on a layup.
Great call by Rivers there to take advantage of Maxey's speed. Harden staring down Brogdon, fights over the screen, trailing him, and got caught with the tailgating foul. Ran him over, and that's the second foul.
Just steps on Brogdon's foot once he gets the corner turned. That causes the fall. Derek White going to replace Brogdon.
Brogdon with his 5th foul. He's got 19 points in the game for Boston. Harden had it knocked loose. Al Horford again.
Yep.
Big time rim run by Tatum, but he pulls it out. Calls for it again, working against Tucker, and Tucker called for the foul by John Goebel. That's the first team foul in overtime against Philadelphia. Side out of bounds. Here's Smart. Mazzulla directing traffic from the sidelines, makes the call. Smart rejects the screen, got to the rim, and one! Count it! He's up to 26 Celtics in double figures now.
Thinking like an opportunity to make up for that missed open three. Great decision. And again, you're attacking James Harden, right? You're gonna attack the weakest link defensively over and over and over. James got to continue to make them pay with what he does offensively. Remember Brad Stevens used to talk about Marcus Smart saying, this guy's a home run hitter.
Yes. yes. Winning plays.
Yeah.
Said before, he gives you those Dennis Johnson vibes, those late Dennis Johnson vibes. Always made big plays when it counted most. Here's Embiid. Harden. 5 of the shot clock. They got to get to work here. Embiid running out of time for the tie. Rims out. Harris got a hand on it. Loose ball. And it's Philadelphia basketball. Harris determined. Boy, Derek White all over Harden. Step back for the tie. James Harden misfiring, rebounded, loose ball out of bounds. It'll stay Sixer ball.
Desperation.
You can feel it.
Desperation. You see PJ trying to inspire his guys. Like, it's got to be somebody other than Tobias and High. Selling out. Forcing Al Horford to touch it because he's pursuing the basketball.
Embiid calls for it on the inbound. Double team comes. Trying to bully Horford. Turnaround, got it.
How tough is that? My goodness, that's tough.
MVP type shot for Joel Embiid, who's up to 32 on the night to go along with 13 boards. Here's Tatum, off the catch for three. Maxey with the block out, and that's going to be a foul against Maxey. Man, he was holding Derek White like a grudge. I mean, he had both arms around him, Doris.
He did. Derek White, though, is an excellent rebounding guard. So Maxey's instinct is correct. It's just execution is incorrect. And this is a very challenging thing. You're trying to check somebody who's running from 15 feet trying to get an offensive board. That's not easy to do.
Smart pocket pass, never made it to Horford. Harden on the deck first. Sixer basketball. 2 minutes to go. Embiid. Out to Harden. Around the screen. Back to Embiid. Good show and go. Sidestep. Got it. And the whistle. And one.
Doc going to call a timeout and use the review here. So let's take a look. Does Marcus Smart,
offensive foul.
That's correct. Does Marcus Smart get himself down and established before the bucket? Joel looking for the N1. Doc immediately challenges.
A big decision coming up on the other side of this.